All right, this is another episode of the Run Dwn. This is the first segment that we like to call a conversation with music heavyweights. Today we got a very special guest. I like to call him the greatest creator of our generation. You know, from music, he's fly, he's fashionable, he's talented, he's gifted. He's gonna give you some quality over some trash. He's a part of music history, I like to call him, and he's building an undeniable legacy. Give it up for Mr. Rico Love. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. I want to ask you about the We Love Music Conference you did back in July. It was your very first one, and I was able to attend it, and I got a lot of good energy from it, from the artists, the songwriters, the aspiring managers. I want to ask you, how did you feel about it?
I thought it was incredible, you know, to have 570 people show up on the first time around. To have all the love, like most 97% of the people there didn't even know anything about the Indiana Black Expo. It was something new to them. So just the fact that people came from all over the world, from Brazil, from Africa, from London, from Spain, you know, all of America. People drove, you know, from Houston. People drove from New York. People drove from Philly, LA. Like somebody drove from LA. So I was like, that's cool to know that people are that hungry for knowledge and really are interested in knowing it. Pursuing that love, you take something serious, you're going to be passionate about figuring out a way to progress yourself and just to be around like-minded individuals. So it was a blessing for me to see it. I thought it turned out incredible. What you think?
Oh yeah, I thought it was incredible. I thought it gave a different vibe than the other conferences. Like the other conferences, they were going more to like to touch the people. I think they were going to yours more to learn. Like you give more of a learning vibe more than I want to touch you and take a picture. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it was incredible to me. And then for it to be the first year, I thought it was very successful. So I'm looking forward to the next year.
Yeah, I can't wait to build more with everybody else. I've been keeping in contact with so many different people. I've been listening to people's music and making sure everybody doing their homework and kind of, you know, progressing. It's about progress. It's about developing a group of people who love music and who are like trained soldiers to take the culture further.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. And that brings me to my next question. Like, as far as like we in a day and age where social media and everything is taking over, and people feel like they can do it themselves. Like, and for people to come, people that I don't know, I never heard of their music or anything, for people to come and willing to learn. Do you feel as though artists can come from the ground up without having legs, so to speak?
I mean, everybody can come from the ground up. I think that's the key now. I think more so. I wish it was just about the music. That's the only thing I have a problem with. Like, anybody can rise, anybody can be great. But right now, it's about building a following of people who look at you and you look like the perception of what they want to be, as opposed to you sound like something incredible. So there's so many people that are doing extremely well on underground level and blowing up, and they have this incredible buzz generated, not because their music is good, it's because people look at their movements and they see a movement and they want to be a part of a movement. It's like so bad that they'll accept anything that looks good.
Exactly.
I just wish it was about just, yo, you sound great. The music is incredible. We wanna rock with you. Now it's about, all right, you fit this look, you fit this image, you fit this thing that we like and that we into right now. So we rocking with you. But so as far as can people come and rise up and know, yeah, people can come up now. You tweet a song on a good day and hit the right person and go viral, or someone of those people make a meme out of you, you can blow up overnight. So you can make it. I just would rather us make it off being great.
Yeah, more about the music versus the gimmicks and all that. So
exactly.
Yeah, I agree with that. Is that what you're more into now? Like you would sign an artist based off just the talent versus making a quick buck? I'm
always about signing artists for the talent. My new artist, Texas, I think she's like one of the most incredible vocalists I've ever worked with. And she's just a star. She got all those, you know, intangibles.
Yeah.
She got the things you just can't put your finger on. So I've always been about talent. I'm never going to be a gimmicky guy. I would have passed on a lot of artists that are doing well right now. Maybe my mistake, you know, maybe just my integrity, but I would have passed on a lot of things because I just didn't see the greatness in it. But I could be wrong too sometimes.
Oh yeah, we human beings. So yeah, but
absolutely.
Like with your new artist Texas, I want to kind of get into that without getting too much into it. Like What was it about her voice? When I listened to her,
the voice. It was immediately her voice, without question, immediately. Like I heard somebody tag me on Instagram on page with her singing. I thought it was Beyonce.
Yeah. She has
blown away, and I reached out right away. She reached back. This is on a Friday, and that following Monday, she was here in Miami in the studio with me. So, her work ethic, her ability to understand and to perform the songs, and not just sing them, but to perform them, to give you that emotion. I think that's emotion is one of the most important things for an artist. Passion, being the believability. Like, do I believe what you're saying? Do I believe this is true to who you are? And she has all of those things, and that's why I love her so much.
And another thing I thought it was cool. Like, when you put the clip up and nobody knew who she was, everybody was interested immediately just because of her voice and the name they were dropping. They were saying Brandy, Beyonce. This is this person. Like, that's incredible feeling. Like, it got to be as a CEO, as a creator. It has to be.
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah, I thought that was
crazy.
Was
really dope. Yeah. Thought it was cool that people was that intrigued by her voice, and people still hit me up to this day. I'm just looking for the right rollout. I want to make sure we do this right this time.
Oh yeah, man, I'm rocking with you, man. I'm rocking with you. I can't wait.
Oh wait, I already know.
Oh yeah, but like as a CEO, like I was thinking to myself, I'm going to the Bad Boy concert next week, and I was thinking about the record labels and the legacies that come with that, and I think that's the only thing you're missing, and like That's why I'm so strong about this with you, because that's the only thing I feel that you're missing. But like the respect factor for everybody that does everything at a high level, I think is very low right now. Cause like I was like, do anybody want to go to the Bad Boy concert with me? They was like, I don't want to. They was making up. How people are these days. Like
that's crazy, right?
Yeah, that's crazy. I was like, do you know what Bad Boy like?
But these kids, I was in the studio with a producer a couple months ago, and he was like 19, and he didn't even know any of Lil Wayne's songs.
Oh,
so
my
this generation
goodness.
is a little lost. Like they lost. Like they don't really respect the culture so much, and I think people get upset. Like when Pete Rock is going in and talking about guys, I think they're missing his point. What he's saying is like, this is something you value and you love. Right? Imagine it's somebody you love, your husband, your girlfriend, your wife, your whatever, your boyfriend, whatever, and you really care about them, you're passionate about it, and somebody takes them and abuses them and doesn't respect them and doesn't point out the great things in them. That's how people feel about music.
Yeah,
it's
man.
Something that I really truly loved, and so when I see people just taking it and people wake up, like it's some guys right now who really want to be in the game, who love it and honor it and cherish it, and to have to watch somebody who doesn't even care about it, who wakes up half-assed, who doesn't even study it and take it serious, that's frustrating. So on all fronts.
Yeah, it is.
And even us who've done well and are successful, it still bothers us when we see people abuse it. It's not about money for me. It's about greatness. Of course, we want to make a lot of money. We want to continue to be successful, but we want to be great.
Yeah, because
I don't see people abusing something that I hold so dear to me.
Yeah, exactly. Because people, like when I talk to people and I'm so passionate about something being successful in music, or I want somebody to win because they're so good at what they do and they love it, they say to me, it's just music. It's not just music. It's something. It's more than that. Because music, I feel like you can't go anywhere without hearing a song or in a movie or anything. Music is life, really. It's in everyday life, so you got to respect it. So I wanted to ask you, what was your decision as far as on the artist side, besides the being a producer and songwriter and mogul? What made you decide just to do one album? You're saying one of one.
I was going to do another record, but I just started realizing, like, you look at your children and the time away from your kids and all this stuff, and you saying to yourself, is it worth this sacrifice? Now, I don't feel like the playing fields are even as far as I'm concerned as an artist. I believe that, what I put into it, I don't feel like I'm getting enough back. So it's not a level of like, I never planned on doing one album. I plan on doing as many albums as possible. But the game is a little bit different than what I would like it to be and what I'm used to. So, I don't want to take, I love my kids and I want to be around my children as much as possible. And if I'm going to be away from them, I want it to be for something that's worthwhile. And I think that I did what I had to do, and I realized that the time away from them was wasn't equal to what I got from it. You know.
Okay, you're a great father. I just want to say that you're an awesome father, and I respect you for that. I respect you for having so much integrity. I feel as though you could have did something that jeopardized your image as far as a reality show. I'm sure they come to you or doing a song with somebody or making signing somebody that isn't worth signing. So I just want to thank you for doing that. So just keep doing that. It's gonna pay off. And I wanted to ask, I wanted to ask you, like, you keep your ear to the streets, because I feel as though you can do a record with Skipper the Flipper, and then you can do Rich the Kid or Waka, and then you can also do something with Romeo Santos, or the bigger artists, so to speak. So what gives you the ability to be so diverse?
I'm a student. I'm always studying. I'm always studying. I'm listening to everything. You know, I don't know everything, but I know that I can research and find things out. And that's the key. You know, I know everything, but I do know that I love it, and I know that with love and drive can get you. And respect for the craft and respect for people. When guys like Skipper the Flipper reach out and they're so humble and they're fans and respect what I do, it's humbling for me to be able to say, all right, cool, it's somebody who's from today's era who really is getting it the same way I get it, the way I love it, and study me. Why not? You know what I mean? Why not work with them and do something really cool, you know? So, but I'm a student, so I study music and I'm a fan of it first. So it's easy for me to adapt to anything because I listen to all types of music and I'm a fan of all types of music. Okay.
And as far as you watch a lot of Netflix and a lot of the TV shows, like do you get any inspiration from that?
Yeah. Absolutely. Every day. I'm reading a book now from Blake Snyder. Okay. It's called Save the Cat. And it's about screenwriting. And just from the first 2 chapters alone, I've learned so much and I've been inspired so much. So books, Netflix, just different television series, things that most people would just skip. I'll just watch anything. Even if it doesn't look interesting to me, I'll just watch it. You never know. Because I just want a well of information. You fill yourself up with knowledge and it regurgitates itself and it manifests itself into different things.
That's true. And when you were you were going on talking on Twitter about the ups and downs of the business, how you were giving certain records to certain artists and how they passed on it or they took it and it was successful, or somebody passed on it and somebody else took it and it was successful. Like, what are those moments like? What do those moments teach you?
I mean, it's just, I was saying that to say that every no turns into a yes. And sometimes the no is a no, and you gotta accept that and rock with it. Like when I said that I did a whole Plies album that never came out, when I did a whole Waka Flocka album that never came out, it's just understanding there's nothing for sure. Like it don't count until it counts. Nothing matters until it matters. So I just want to encourage people not to get too excited about things in this business, because when you get too excited too early, then the letdown will hurt way bad. I've had Nicki Minaj, people hit me up today about 3 records they want from me. I'm not going to get, Nicki Minaj, because next week she could change her mind and say she don't want to do it. It happens. Trey Songz hit me about 3 songs that we did together that he wants to keep for his album. I just dropped a single today on this kid named Jacoy, called Heaven, California Heaven, and features Schoolboy Q. And I'm not talking about it because I just, when it happens, it happens. When it works, it works. If it don't work, it don't work. But at the end of the day, that's the nature of the beast, and that's how you stay sane from not getting too excited too early. Now I love what I do, and I appreciate it. Now I take it very serious, but never get too excited. That was the purpose of all those tweets. It's just to say, some things happen. Some things just happen the way they're gonna happen, and you can't really get too caught up in the beginning. You gotta really focus on the ending.
Yeah, that's very true. Cause I always say about you, the coolest thing about Rico Love, he can do the coolest thing in the world, and nobody else would know it. Somebody can hit you up in the studio, and you'll just be so cool about it, and you're not just tweeting about it or Instagramming. It can be the coolest thing, and you just so. I think that's what keeps you afloat. You're gonna be here forever.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's my plan. I don't want to die ever.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think that it's a way to do that. It's by leaving a lasting impression. Do you feel like Michael Jackson is dead? Honestly,
No.
No, I mean,
it don't feel like it doesn't feel like Prince is dead.
It don't feel like Prince is dead. You never saw Prince anywhere. It wasn't like you was gonna bump into Prince somewhere. So it's just like he's still here, you know. So I want to be like that.
Yeah, that's true. And I wanted to say, like, has your past experiences as a CEO like made you that way as well as about your artists, how protective you are?
Oh yeah. I'm talking too much and getting like I can control my work ethic. I control my effort. I cannot control another person and what they want to do with themselves. And good or bad, I can't control that. So what I've learned is just to do my part and just let everything speak for itself and let it roll the way it's gonna roll. Because it could be whoever's fault. I don't like to point fingers, but at the end of the day, I can only control me and my actions. And learning that and recognizing that, you start realizing that you can't. You got to work as hard and be passionate about promoting and building, but you have to understand that it's another person involved and it's other people involved, and they have to do their part as well. And when they do their part and I do my part, I believe it can potentially work.
And I kind of want to speak on like your contributions to music outside of yourself, like the opportunities you've given to people as far as on your production team or, you know, and how you've been able to, like, you know, always be respectful. Like, even if things don't go as you planned or they're not as loyal as you thought they would be, like, how have you been able to stay that strong?
Yeah, you know what it is I'm used to people. I'm used to people, you know, taking advantage of me, and I'm used to all that. So, but one thing about me, if I ever said I love you, then I love you. Mm-hmm. You understand? So, if somebody was to say that they love you, like what the Bible says is you can't have blessings and curses from the same mouth. So, if I ever said that I loved you, and then later I said I hate you, or act as if I don't love you, then I was a liar in the beginning when I said I love you. So, if I ever called you family to me, even if we're estranged, you still my family. I might not ever deal with you in my life, but if I ever called you brother or family and said I loved you, then it's forever. I might not like you, I might not want to be around you, but my love for you would never cause me to put our business out there and talk that. Because I could talk bad about people so horrible. The way people talk about me, you would think, and most people who talk bad about me are the ones who I've done the most for.
Exactly.
And nobody who's ever done anything for me could ever say anything bad about me, right?
That's true.
It's because most people never done anything for me.
Yeah.
It's always a person you've done something for who got an issue. And it is what it is. But at the end of the day, if I was to go back and forth and do that, it puts me on their level. And I'm not, you know, I never worked for nobody. I never had anybody I had to answer to. So why would I start trying to answer to people now? You know what I mean? Just never. Not my nature.
Yeah, and it's funny that you mentioned that, because I be like, when I be talking about you, I be like, Rico Love got that, like, that Harlem hustle. Like, everything, I've never been to Harlem a day in my life, but I know it's a different type of hustle. Like, you know, it's a different type of hustle. Like, if I ever been around somebody from Harlem, like, I consider you from Harlem because you got that hustle. Like, the way y'all talk, the way y'all handle business is very different. And I think that's what's gonna make you. Some of the best CEOs come from Harlem. Like, that's why I know you're gonna take off with your artists. And I was looking at your Snapchat. You said you were thinking about. You would love to sign a music group like In Vogue. What was it about In Vogue that was incredible?
Yeah, I was saying, like, I think everybody who spoke. I want a group of grown women, like, you know, 21 and up, like some dope singers. Like, I think people, youth is incredible. We want to find youth, but what about grown women? Like, they got some shit they want to talk about too. They got issues too. Like, why don't we find a fly, sexy, grown woman group? Put them together. You know what I mean? I ain't talking about no 50-year-olds, but I'm just talking about, you know, it's just some grown women talking about some grown women shit. Look like grown women who dress and built like grown women, you know? Because
it's funny, like
that type of music.
It's crazy that we don't have any groups, like no consistent groups, like it's like the groups are gone. Like, it's crazy. I was just thinking about that. Yeah.
It's because the fans are stopping too. That, like, I'm 33 years old, and people who grew up in my era, even though I'm still young in this day and age, they make you feel like you're old when you're 33 and you're 30s in this game. But I think people from my era, they gave up on buying records and investing in new acts, so they get so upset. Like, I was at a Monica show, and a girl said to Monica after her show, when you gonna drop some new music? And Monica was like, I just got off stage performing all these new songs. I told you my album's coming. It's like, people from our era, I think they became lazy and they don't want to. The kid, bro. If Young Thug tweeted right now, I'm gonna be at the mall at 6:00.
Mm-hmm.
The mall will be packed at 6:00. Thousands of people will be there. But Monica, who's legendary, right?
Exactly.
She could say, "I'm gonna be at the mall at 6:00 today," and not the same turnout because grown people her age or from her demo, they'll be like, they need to be. They're not as. They'll ask her the day she leaves town. People ask me all the time. I'll be in Cincinnati, and they'll say, "The day I leave Cincinnati, why you don't never come to Cincinnati?" Like,
yeah, I be saying that on Instagram. I be like, "What the heck?"
Like, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah.
It's just that So we gotta figure out a way to fix that disconnect.
We got a lot of what I like to call like hype consumers. Like they like to act like they're so excited about something, but don't support it. They don't support it. Like, and that's one thing I can never be like. When I'm in tune with something, I'm gonna know when it come out. I'm just that type of fan. Like I'm that type of consumer. Before anything, I feel like you're a fan of something. Like how do you love it and you know you were never a fan of it? Like I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah, and
I agree.
Yeah, and I want to ask you about this independent wave. Like a lot of people only support something that they feel like is independent, or like
that's the fake fan.
Yeah,
like that's what I say. Now everything is about a look. If it look a certain way to them, they with it. And that feels cool to them, and that's what this new generation is about. I remember arguing with this girl who was interviewing me. She told me that she liked Our Future because they was independent. I'm like, they're not independent. I was like, Frank Ocean is not. They not independent. They got a record deal. She's like, no, they don't. I'm like, why don't you just like them for the music? Then I showed her where it says that they have a record contract, and she was like, oh. I mean, it's like, but that means your love for them is fake. I love Our Future. I think they're incredible, but not because I just like them because they dope. Like, who cares? And I think this whole wave of things being independent. I mean, it's cool if it's independent. If it works, it works. If not, I don't care. I just want people to like something because it's dope.
And like I feel like you should be happy for something when it's like when it blows up even more. Like these fans, they want to just have it to themselves. I don't want to just have Rico Love to myself. I want people to know about Rico Love. Like I want to go to his concerts.
I remember when Wiz first came out. Wiz Khalifa first blew up. I mean, his OG fans was really upset going to the shows and seeing people sing Black and Yellow and Roll Up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They was mad. Like, y'all not real fans. Like, nah, they just didn't know about him. Now they do. So, you know. Exactly.
Just because I found out about something on Monday and you found out about it on Friday, that don't mean you can't love it too. Like,
exactly.
Like that's crazy. I want Texas. I want more than people in Texas to know about Texas, your artist. I want Florida. I want Germany to know. You know, you don't want just it's stupid.
Yeah.
Like
tell the world.
Tell the world. Like the single need to be number one everywhere, not just in the urban market. Like that's just not the main thing. Like I just don't get it. That's what irritates me, and I feel like you could have survived in any era, like as far as the 70s, 80s, because of your writing. Your pen is like it's timeless. Like when I listen to Carl Thomas, "Don't Kiss Me," I feel like you gave him just as much of a great record as "There Goes My Baby." Like I get the same chill that I get, you know. Like I feel like you're not cheating.
I appreciate you.
You're not cheating you're not cheating the audience, but
Bad Boy tour, reunion tour here tomorrow too, so I'm excited about seeing it.
Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah. Like this Mason, Diddy, and Faith Evans.
Yeah.
Like that lineup is crazy. Like.
Yeah, 112.
Yeah, 112.
I saw that somebody tweeted today, said nobody from this girl, obviously she was 12 or something. Nobody from Bad Boy could dance.
Like are you serious? Like, are you serious?
Like, sweetheart, first of all, they dancing the way the songs like they're not about to be out here doing the
nay and whipping this.
They doing the song like this is the era they from. Yeah, like what you want them to do. But I just think people are warped and they just don't really know how to just appreciate something for what it is. They want to make everything the same. Everything is going to be the same. You know?
Yeah, exactly. And I feel as though
I can't wait till 10 years from now. For every person who's 24, 25 years old, I can't wait till they're 35 and 34. You know,
exactly. Yeah,
I cannot wait till they see.
Because I'm still gonna think I'm young, but I'm gonna be living my life. I ain't gonna let what you say stop me.
Yeah,
better go on with your
exactly.
Take your young ass on somewhere.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
But I would just love to see you 45, 50 years old dancing to some of the shit they be dancing to now.
That's gonna be hilarious. Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna be able to.
They're not. They're gonna have a walker in a cane trying to nay.
I think they're gonna feel creative. I think they're gonna feel ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, dancing to some of that stuff.
They gonna feel like it's childish. It's too childish. Yeah,
exactly.
It's not as cool. Like when Bad Boy doing it's still gonna be cool.
Yeah. You do a Biggie medley in the club. You can play Biggie for an hour straight. I'm gonna be on my feet, you know.
And what do you think about? Like, I have a couple more questions for you. Then I'm gonna let you go. What do you think about these new artists? Like boasting about not knowing as much about the culture. Like it's cool. Like I think it's disgusting.
Like Lil Yachty was like, you don't know something. I would rather you just humbly say that you don't know.
Yeah.
But to brag about not knowing and just being like, I don't care. Like, damn, that's fucked up. Yeah. Or to blame it on their age. Like, I know all Temptation songs. I know all about Eddie Ruffin and David Ruffin.
Smoking.
I know all about Eddie Kendricks. I know about Marvin Gaye and Stevie. And I wasn't born in their prime and their heyday. I wasn't even around for it, but I was a fan of music and I studied it. So who cares if you was like I said, I always tell people, like, it's kids 25 years old who don't know Joe Levert.
It's crazy.
Like, that's disgusting.
Yeah, we laughed about that.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
You know, like, what are you doing? Like, how could you be okay with that?
And how can you say somebody stole something from somebody that paved the way? Like,
come on, you know?
Like,
man, it's ridiculous.
Like, I have people that, like, personally bash R. Kelly, but yet you praise Trey Songz and Chris Brown. You know, Chris Brown said he got starstruck when he saw R. Kelly. Like, you playing the game backwards. Like, it's crazy.
They're crazy.
They're crazy. Yeah, that's the conclusion we're gonna come to, that they crazy, Rico. That's how. But one last question, like, what have you been working on lately? What you been doing? What have you been doing?
Tons of writing,
okay.
a lot of writing, and also developing Texas, writing for a lot of different artists, working with Trey Songz, and I'm in the studio with French Montana today.
Okay.
You'll be in a little while. New artist Jacoy. Working with Usher on a bunch of stuff for some future projects.
Okay.
Selena Gomez, Nicki Minaj.
That's cool.
A lot of different records, a lot of writing. New artists too, Brenda Mata.
I love what you play from her. That new artist. Yeah,
she was dope. She really dope.
She dope.
Just a lot of writing, and also writing and developing these this television series. I'm learning how to write a screenplay. I have this incredible concept, three incredible concepts that I want to develop. So instead of me waiting on somebody to screenwrite, You stole my next question.
That was my next question.
Yeah, I've been trying to find screenwriters for so long. Then I decided, like, you know what? Let's stop. Excuse for why something didn't happen. Just do it yourself. So I'm reading this book and studying how to write a screenplay, and I'm learning a lot. And it's not. I mean, I'm a creative person, so as long as I know the format, I'll be able to fill in the blanks.
Oh yeah. And
so that's the next move. That's the wave.
It's the wave.
I was approached from Hulu. I was approached by Hulu a couple of days ago. This woman by the name of Kat Phillips, and she's developing a show for Hulu, and she would like me to do the music for it.
Wow.
Barry Michael Cooper, he and I just spoke about doing some stuff together with Spike Lee.
Cool.
Film stuff is very important to me, you know, for my legacy. You know, a lot of times I'll be honest with you, the movie stuff kind of been saving me lately. You know, you get a blessing in the mail from a film or something, you know.
Okay.
So you from something you did back in the day on a movie, and it's like really a blessing. So, you know, it's good to be able to branch out and do so many different things. So it's important not to be stuck in one way of, you know, one part of music. And then a music conference in the future, that is very important to me and important to my brand. I believe it's like something I'll be able to lead to my children.
Oh yeah, of course,
run.
yeah.
You know, I believe that's what I see for the We Love Music conference.
You've been getting a lot of attention from there. A lot of sponsors want to reach out to you and everything.
Yeah, everybody been reaching out as far as building and developing it.
Oh, that's cool. Now I got one more question for you. Maybe one or two. I'm studying thinking of questions. I'm trying to let you go. Okay. As far as your artist Texas, I feel as though like she speaks for the women that are going through certain things, that are feeling certain things. I feel like she can be that voice. I feel as though this project is gonna have a concept. Are y'all having a concept with this? Like as far as what it represents?
It's definitely an original concept. It's some near and dear to me. I can't wait to unveil everything. But she's singing from a real honest place.
Okay, that's cool. And one more question. What is your future plans?
Like I said, developing the artist, continuing to write and produce, but really Film, television, and the We Love Music conference are like in my near future. I think those things are very important to me.
Cool. I just want to thank you for your time, Rico. I love you. You know that.
Always.
Yeah, always
love
man.
you too.
And I just want to say I'm very proud of you. And it's to me, it's feeling like 2011 but times 10. Like you about to go on that run. I feel it. You about to have that run. I feel it. This is a segment I'm doing. You the first guest on it. Conversation with music heavyweight. Yeah, first guest, and I appreciate your time.
No doubt. Anything for you.
Oh yeah.